What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and today we have the wheel again. Saw an article basically saying, what teams were buying, what teams were selling. This is the list of all the teams that are buying, selling, whether they might not be doing anything. They could go either way. But at the end of the day, yeah, these are all of those teams. The players that could possibly be traded, obviously some of them aren't being realistic due to contract size. But these are kind of like the exciting players that if they could be traded, they would be traded, basically. And some of them, obviously, very realistic. Some of them, like John Wall, odds are Houston won't be able to get rid of a John Wall. Well, he's injured, and I don't know if you can trade someone who's injured. But this is if he was healthy, right? So, yeah, those are all the players. So, we got two wheels here. We got the wheel of all the teams that are buying and a wheel of all the players. And so what we're going to do is we're basically going to assign them to a new team. Now, once a team has a player, they're still going to be able to get other players, right? So they could potentially be getting, the 76ers could potentially be getting, Andre Drummond, John Collins, Buddy Hield, Vucevic, John Wall. They can get all of these players, right? So obviously that's not super realistic. But, yeah, we're just going to have a little fun with it. So, let's get to spinning. And we'll see which team gets the first player. We got the Trailblazers getting Davis Bertans. Okay. Alright, we got spin number 2 right here. And give us someone good, man. Give us someone good here. Ooh, we're getting DeRozan. This is definitely one of the most exciting players. And he's going to the Mavericks. They get another scoring, guy. Playmaking wise, don't know what that does for them. But, improved scoring. Alright, now we got the Celtics getting Ricky Rubio. Alright, and now it's looking like Andre Drummond's going to the Mavericks. So we already got a team getting 2 players. And 2K wise, Andre Drummond's going to be really big for them. And DeRozan's obviously going to be really big too. Alright, we got the Grizzlies here getting Al Horford. Definitely not, one of the most exciting players, but at the end of the day, he'll help out. Alright, we got the Jazz here looking like they're going to get Kevin Love. I think that's really nice. Him next to Rudy Gobert. I think that's good. Alright, we got back-to-back spins. Jazz getting George Hill now. Alright, we got the Bucks getting Aaron Gordon. And we got the Suns getting Mason Plumlee, bro. I'm so sorry that's the player you guys got. Alright, and now we got JaVale McGee going to the 76ers. Okay. Do they need another center? Definitely not. Alright, and we got the Trailblazers getting Otto Porter. Alright, and we got the 76ers getting John Wall. Backup point guard, or potentially have Ben Simmons running like the small forward or something. I think that's going to be really nice. Alright, we got Terrence Ross going to the Lakers. Lakers finally get somebody. Alright, and we get the Knicks getting DeMarcus Cousins. Okay. Alright, we got Rudy Gay going to the Trailblazers. And we got Lonzo going to the Bucks. Okay, I'm excited for that one. And we got the Suns getting Vucevic. This is definitely one of the best ones. Suns getting Vucevic is huge for them. That's huge. Him as a power forward, he's going to be disgusting. Him next to DeAndre Ayton, man. In real life, but in 2K, that's the god duo. And we got Knicks coming up huge with John Collins. That's another big one. That is going to help a lot. And it looks like we're going to get LaMarcus Aldridge going to the Heat. He's going to the Heat, baby. And now it looks like Malik Beasley. Yeah, Malik Beasley going to the Lakers. All right, now we got Evan Fournier going to the Clippers. Clippers finally get somebody. Depending on what happens here, the Nuggets might not get anybody. Depending on what happens on this last spin right here. We don't even have to spin that. We just have to spin for the team. I either want them to go to the Nuggets or somebody that's already gotten a lot of players. And it looks like it's going to go to the Heat. Okay. So he just had LaMarcus Aldridge a couple spins ago. So also adding Buddy Hield I think will be very nice for off the bench. So we got the teams. We got the new players. I'm going to have to make those rosters. And then once I'm back, we'll go through the teams. And I'll basically give you my favorite to win. And we'll see who ends up winning. Alright, we're finally back with the rosters. Took long enough. We got 76ers here. We got the starting lineup with John Wall in there. Ben Simmons is now small forward. I don't know. I mean, it's an improvement at the end of the day. I don't think they're the top contenders, though, just based off of other teams' additions. We got the Bucks here. Drew Holiday to shooting guard, and Lonzo Ball is the starting point guard. I don't know how well him and Giannis are going to be together, but you also got Eric Gordon off the bench, so definitely a much deeper team now. We got the Celtics here. You got Ricky Rubio off the bench, and I think that was the only addition, so nothing really big for you guys. For the Clippers, I think it was Evan Fournier for off the bench, so definitely a great sixth man. I mean, 2K wanted Lou Will in the starting lineup. I don't really care that much to change it. So, yeah, that's just how it's going to be. Grizzlies, they have Al Horford off the bench now. Not many guards. It's like all big men, really. So, 2K loves it. In real life, that'd be terrible, but 2K loves it. We got the Heat here. LaMarcus Aldridge is power forward. And then Buddy Hield coming off the bench makes the team significantly deeper. Definitely a big improvement there. We got the Jazz. Kevin Love at power forward. And George Hill off the bench. I mean, now Royce O'Neal isn't in the starting lineup, so I think that's a huge addition. Also, a dude who can spread the floor next to Rudy Gobert is going to help a lot. So, we'll see how well they do. I do really like it. I don't know how much 2K loves the Jazz, though. Knicks. Sorry, I did not realize, or I totally forgot. Like, I remember when it happened, but I totally forgot that Cousins was released by the Rockets, so you guys only get John Collins. It's funny because it's the same position as Julius Randle, so it doesn't help too much. And then they do have a really good sixth man, but that's about it that you're going to get from him. Like it would have been better if you had a guy in the starting lineup. Lakers, y'all have Malik Beasley as your starting shooting guard now, and you have Terrence Ross coming off the bench. You have KCP also, who plays small forward also, so that's fine. So yeah, I mean, yeah, overall, significantly better. I won't say significantly better, but definitely better. We got the Mavericks, who had two huge additions of DeMar DeRozan and Andre Drummond. I want to say they definitely had the biggest improvement out of anybody. I know 2K loves Drummond. 2K really likes DeRozan too. I don't think many people know that as much. But like scoring wise, DeRozan is just so good in this game. So definitely excited to see how well this team does, especially with like a 7-3 power forward. That's gonna be disgusting. We got the Suns here, who also had a big addition with Vucevic as power forward, and then Mason Plumlee off the bench. They do have a lot of big men off the bench, though, so a guard probably would have been solid, too. I mean, but at the end of the day, like, any guard that they would have gotten would have been coming off the bench because of Chris Paul and Devin Booker, so that's okay, you know. And then we got the last team here, the Trailblazers, who have Otto Porter and Rudy Gay. So, Lakers probably still a favorite. Mavericks, I'm excited to see what they do. Back in 2K20, the Mavericks dominated. 2K21, they haven't really dominated that much. So I'm definitely excited to see what they do, as they probably had the biggest additions. Also excited to see what the Suns are going to do. Alright, we're here at the end of the season. The Suns, 49-33, a little underwhelming. LeBron MVP. Frank Vogel coached the year 61-21, so probably not much has changed. I don't really care about the all-NBA teams, if I'm being honest. But the West, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... well, I mean, like, all the teams that are buying were teams that were going to be in playoff contention. But as far as anything really changing, Phoenix is a 3rd seed. Usually they make it as, like, a 7th or 8th seed. So that's kind of surprising. Not, like, super. Memphis, I want to usually say disappoints. So that's interesting. But we got Lakers, Clippers still. Utah's up there, Dallas. Thought Dallas would have done a lot better. As far as the East, Philly's back to a 1 seed. Brooklyn's still there. Milwaukee. Boston, a 6 seed, is a little disappointing, but they didn't really have much improvement. And then Miami is a 4th seed. We go to season stats. Player stats. We'll just look at all the teams. How like the new players did. Vucevic, their second leading scorer, really nice. Trailblazers. Otto Porter, 12.5. John Wall, 20.5 and 7 assists. So that was probably huge, actually. We got the Bucks here. Aaron Gordon did nice at 15. Lonzo probably didn't do that nice. Yeah, Lonzo didn't do that nice. He does really bad in 2K. Like, really bad. Celtics had Ricky Rubio. I don't really care about him. Clippers, Evan Fournier at 17.5. Not really what they need. They need a playmaker. They don't need, like, a guy who's going to score. Because they got enough of that. But we got the Grizzlies here. Al Horford down at 11 points and 6 rebounds. We got the Heat. We got Buddy Hield at 14.5. Sorry, totally skipped over that. And then we got LaMarcus Aldridge at 13 and 4.5. So not bad there. We got the Jazz. Kevin Love at 13.5 points. And then George Hill at 5. So he probably didn't get too much playing time. We got the Knicks. John Collins, 15 and 7.5. We got the Lakers here. Terrence Ross at 12. And then... Was it just Terrence Ross? Maybe it was... Oh, wait, no. It was Malik Beasley also. He was at 12.5. We got the Mavericks here. DeRozan, 17. Drummond, 15. And then, yeah, again, they were like a 4th seed or something, so a little disappointing. And then we're back to the Suns. So, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the Lakers are still the Lakers. So, probably got them coming out of the West. Philly... I guess probably coming out of the East. So let's see what happens here. Simulate the first round, see what happens. We got Lakers. We got Utah beating Dallas. No way. Oh my gosh. We got Clippers, Phoenix, Lakers, 76ers, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Toronto beating that Heat team. Wow. Simulate this round. And we got the Bucks beating the Nets. We got Philadelphia being Toronto, and then we got Lakers, Clippers. Okay, so nothing super has changed yet. I will say Milwaukee being Brooklyn is usually a surprise. Now we got the 76ers and the Clippers. Okay, so here we go. 76ers probably win this. What? The Clippers actually won it with Kawhi Leonard at 29, 5, and 4. So, wow. Clippers... The only addition was Evan Fournier. Oh my gosh. So nothing huge, but I guess their team is built to win. So yeah, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.